So after I posted that video about Jacob and his relationship issues, I opened the proverbial relationship email floodgate. My God, I feel like a buff Dear Abby. And to be honest, I have generally stayed and shied away from giving and offering relationship advice. You know, the way that I see it, there are more qualified experts out there that have super cool names like Jackal or Venom. But I call myself Alpha. There goes that logic. Out the window. But gentlemen, here's the deal. I always figured it was safer, more responsible of me to stick to my core competencies: style, grooming, fitness, and a dash of personal development. I figured I would leave the relationship advice to the experts. But then I started thinking. I'm like, alright. Here's the deal. I may not be a quote-unquote expert at relationships, but I've got an opinion. I am a very opinionated dude, and I like to think that I am reasonably logical. And logic happens to be something that is missing from a lot of relationship advice. So if I don't claim to be an expert, I can simply offer you my baseless opinion. That's it. Simple, right? Gentlemen, relationship game on. And so without any further ado, I give you today's relationship quandary. Dear Alpha, I am 17. About to be 18. My girlfriend of 2 years is 24. He's 17. They started dating 2 years ago. He was 15 when they started dating. She was 24 now, 2 years. She was 22. She was a 22-year-old woman dating a 15-year-old boy. This is highly illegal in every state, and quite frankly, a little bit creepy. Now, I know some of you are like, yo, bro, get it? Stud? No. Here's the deal. What the hell is she doing with you? No offense, you might be the most mature 15-year-old ever to be 15, but I highly question her motives. But we gotta get back to the email. She's been through many relationships before, and this is only my second. Well, of course, you started dating when you're 15, you're 17, come on. Through her past relationship, she says she has come close with a past boyfriend to becoming engaged, but it didn't work out. Now she says she wants to settle down in the near future. Being that I'm only 17, I still want to be with her in the future, but it wouldn't be in my best interest, being so young, to become married or even just engaged. This has so many problems and issues that we're gonna have to break it down, but I need to finish this before I unload. I'm unsure what to do or what to tell her. We get along famously, and she says that it's the happiest she's ever been in a while. But any advice would be great. Alright. Unfortunately, my friend, I'm gonna have to be completely honest with you. There's so many things. Alright, so to break it down, our friend was 15 when he started dating a 22-year-old woman. He is now 17. She is now 24. She has been engaged in the past. Now, though, she's saying, you know what? I'm thinking I want to settle down, maybe raise a family, get engaged. And our friend, being that he's 17 and obviously smart, sharp, he's like, you know, this might not be the best strategy for my life moving forward. So he's a little confused. He's like, I really dig hanging out with her. All my boys think I am the man because I'm dating an older woman and I'm still in high school. But he's starting to see the forest for the trees and be like, you know what? There are some negatives that are associated with dating a pedophile. I mean, an older woman. Alright, flip it. If it's a dude dating a 15-year-old or a 16-year-old girl, guess who goes to jail? Dude. Well, you must have very uninvolved parents, to be honest. That is my first... Where are your parents? Why are they not telling you, hey, you should absolutely stay away from this woman? Alright, if they're not going to tell you, I'm going to tell you. I think this relationship, my friend, has run its course. You need to, unfortunately, I think, cut her loose. Let her go be mature and settle down with somebody else. That's all I'm worried about. I don't care about her. Alright? We talk a lot about character. You know, and I know that with love and relationships, you know, sometimes the heart wants what the heart wants, but the fact is that how she ever became interested in a 15-year-old boy is kind of a little bit concerning to me, quite frankly. Like I said, you may be superstar, just unbelievable. And I'm sure you're a great guy, but you're not that great of a guy. It doesn't even matter if you're a great guy. It was highly illegal. And let's talk for a second about getting married when you're young. Now, I know that in some cultures it's customary. Personally, I am here to tell you there is what is the rush? Get to know, what is the rush? The older I get, the more I think that people shouldn't get married before they're 35. Because you change so drastically between the ages of 18 and 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35. I'm still changing. And the younger you get married, the younger you commit, the tougher road you're going to have to travel, because you two people are going to be growing. Now, if it's going to last, you need to grow in the same direction, but a lot of times when you get married so young, you really don't have the experience, and you haven't really found who you are as a person, what you truly are about. And as you mature and as you age, you start to understand a bit more about you. And so hopefully, if you got married young, the person that you married is also on that same journey and you grow together. But so often you hear about people that get married super young and they diverge and they divorce because they haven't figured out who the hell they are. They're not right for themselves, yet alone somebody else. I guess the larger takeaway from this video is don't rush it. From experience, I'm telling you that there is that. If I got married to some of the women I dated in my 20s, I would have been divorced 5 times by now. Seriously. It was, at the time you don't, like I said, you learn a lot about yourself. I just spit. That's how fired up this video and this email got me. You learn so much about yourself, and at 17 you have no clue who you are. There is absolutely no reason to settle down. Do not get this chick pregnant, period. That would be an absolute, not that you wouldn't love this kid, but you're 17, bro, and I don't care, but I'm in love. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Love doesn't put food on the table or diapers on that little baby's butt. You've got to take care of you. And so you came to me for advice. My advice would be to seriously reconsider and look at this relationship. Is it going in the direction that you want your life to go in? If it is, then more Godspeed. But if it's not and you're starting to have second doubts, which I'm assuming you are since you sent me the email, it's really time to do a little soul searching. This probably isn't the best scenario or situation to be in. Gentlemen, 15! You come to me for relationship advice, and my advice is break up with this chick. Probably not what you're looking for, but gentlemen, I'm not here to blow smoke up anybody's butt. I'm going to tell you if you ask, and that happens to be my humble opinion.